Good morning to everyone. This is the sum in front of your screen which we will be solving now. L, U and M. There are three partners. L, U and M were in partnership sharing profits and losses in the ratio of half, one third and one sixth. So this we will have to convert into ratios. This is given in the ratios are given in the fraction form. We will convert it in the ratio form respectively. Their form was resolved on 31st December 2013, on which date the balance sheet of the firm was as under. Capitals are given. L contributed 17,000 for half share. U contributed 8,000 for one third share. And M contributed 1,000 for one sixth share. General reserve 6,000. Loan was given by two partners to the business L and U. Because there are two partners loan, we have to give preference to both of them at once. So we will pay them with the help of the ratio. So their ratio of their loan 6,000 is to 4,000. Three zeros cancel, 6 is to 4. So while paying after paying, first we'll have to pay the outside liabilities. Then we pay the partner's loan and capital. Before paying capital, we will pay the partner's loan and partner's loan. Because two partners are there, we will follow the ratio of their amount of loan and accordingly pay them. On the asset side, we have cash, debtors, stock. So here, what is important is cash balance. So what we will do is we will first pay, we will use the cash balance to repay the liability as per the order of payment. So here let us see what else is given. It was agreed that the realization should be distributed in the due order at the end of each fortnight. The realization and expenses were as under. The 15th, see fortnight matlab within 15 days gap, the realization was done and the amount collected from realization was used to repay the liabilities. It is given, it was agreed that the realization should be distributed in the due order as per the order of payment at the end of each fortnight. Fortnight means a period of 15 days. Whatever the collection has happened has to be distributed among the liabilities as per the order of payment. So debtors 15th of January, debtors 7,500 and stock. So in the period of 15 years, in the period of 15 days, liability has, whatever collection from the realization has happened has to be distributed among the liabilities following the order of payment. So 15th Jan, 31st January, and see here from 15th Jan, debtor 7,500, stock 4,500 and expenses 1,000. So how much will be the realization on 15th January? From debtors it is 7,500. From stock it is 4,500. It's coming to 12,000. From this expenses spent was 1,000. So the realization will be 12,000 minus 1,000 is equal to 11,000. Same way we will calculate for all the realizations. Stock was completely disposed of. They at the end they have written that stock was completely disposed of and the remaining debtors were to be taken over by M at an agreed amount of 600. तो last में हमें ये 600 भी consider करना है while solving the this one. Fifth realization of 15th March 2014, ये 600 जो M debtors, the remaining debtors were taken by M at an agreed amount of 600 means we got 600. So that also we will consider at the time of the last realization. Show the distribution of cash following relative capital method. So we have to just now first step in the solution is to calculate the statement of excess capital. So here we will write the capital balances. But one thing what is very important here is ratio is not given. So let me write the capital balance. We will find out the ratio later. 17, 18 and 1000. So we'll write here 17,000, 8,000 and 1,000. 17, 8 and 1,000. So after this the ratio, let us find the ratio half, one third, one sixth. Let us find the ratio. Let us go to the working note. Find the ratio. Ratio is what? Half, one third and one sixth. Now tell me, in the denominator, which one is the highest number in the denominator? Numerator देखो, the numerator में for L, numerator is 1, denominator is 2. For U, numerator is 1, denominator is 3. For M, numerator is 1 and denominator is 6. Tell me which is the highest number in the denominator, 2, 3 or 6? Which is the highest one in the denominator? Is it 2, 3 or 6? It is 6, correct? It is 6. So what we will do, we will multiply all the fractions with the highest number in the denominator, which is 6. So all the three fractions we will multiply by 6. Now use your calci and tell me what ratio you are getting. Use the calci and tell me what ratio you are getting. 6 ka half. You will get 3. Same way, 6 ka 1 divide by 3. You will get 2. And same way, 6 ka 1 sixth. 6 ka 1 sixth, you will get 1. Correct? So the ratio is 3 is to 2 is to 1. Ratio is 3 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. So here we got the ratio. I hope all of you have understood this. Now let us, before doing anything, let us check here whether there is any reserves given in the question. So let us see whether any reserves are there. We can see that there is reserve, general reserve is there. So what we will do, general reserve is there. How should the general reserve be distributed? Tell me, general reserve को कैसे distribute करेंगे? Ratio में, and ratio हमने अभी find out कर लिया है. 6,000 has to be distributed as per the ratio. So general reserve is 6,000. So 6,000 को 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. So 3 upon 6, 2 upon 6 and 6,000 into 1 divided by 6. What you are getting ratio? Ratio say what amount you are getting? 3,000, 2,000 and 1,000, correct? So we will write here add general reserve, capital balances, add general reserve, add general reserve. What it is? 3,000, 2,000 and 1,000. Now see whether there is any other reserve. No. There is any losses in the asset side? No. So we can find out the adjusted capital balance. We can find out the adjusted or the net capital balance. What is it? What is the net capital balance? If we want, we can write it here. Here, what is the net capital balance? Net capital balance is 17 plus 3, 20,000, 8 plus 2, 10,000, 1 plus 1, 2,000. अब इसमें we will write the profit. Next step to write the profit sharing ratio. Profit sharing ratio just now we have found out 3, 2 and 1. Now we will find out the unit or the base capital. Unit or the base capital. How to find it? Net capital balance. Net capital balance divide by profit sharing ratio. Divide karo. How much you are getting? 20,000 divide by 3. You are getting 6,667. 10,000 divide by 2. We will get how much? 5,000. 2,000 divide by 1, we get 1,000. Now tell me, who has contributed the minimum for one share of profit? It is M. M has contributed the minimum. So what we will do, taking M's capital as base, we will find out the proportionate capital. Proportionate capital, what is it? Base into PSR. What is base? Base is 2,000. PSR is 3,000. Sorry, PSR is 3. So 2,000 into 3, we get 6,000. 2,000 into 2, we get 4,000. 2,000 into 1, we get 2,000. Now, what we will do, we will go to our next step, which is to find out the interim excess. We have to find out the interim excess. So we will find out the interim excess capital. What is interim excess capital? It is net capital balance minus proportionate capital. How much we are getting? 20,000 minus 6. 20,000 minus 6 is how much? 20,000 minus 6 is it correct? 14,000. 10,000 minus 4 is 6,000. 2,000 minus 2,000. 2,000 is a net capital balance. Proportionate capital is also 2,000 is nil. Correct? Now what we will do? Again we will follow the same step. PSR 3 and 2. Now find out the unit or the base capital. Unit or the base capital. What is the formula? Interim excess capital divide by PSR. So find out 14,000 divided by 3. How much you will get? 14,000 divided by 3. How much you are getting? 4,667. 6,000 divided by 2. You are getting 3,000. Now, which is the minimum? Who has contributed less? U has contributed less. So, what we will do? Taking U's capital as base. Use capital as base. We will find out the proportionate capital. Proportionate capital formula again will be base into PSR. So base into PSR. Tell me how much you will get. Base is 3,000. Here you will get 9,000. 3,000 into 3 is the profit share. And here 3,000 into 2 you will get 6,000. Now finally what we will find out will be the final excess. Final excess का क्या formula है? The formula is interim excess capital minus proportionate capital. What is the interim excess? It is 14. What is proportionate? It is 9. So we get 14 minus 9, we get 5,000. And 6,000 minus 6,000, interim is also 6, proportionate is also 6, we get nil. So we now can proceed to our order of payment. We are done with this. Now we can go to our order of payment. सबसे लास्ट लाइन किसके लास्ट लाइन के कॉलम किसके कॉलम में अमाउंट है इन द लास्ट लाइन? इट इज एल, करेक्ट? सो वी विल पे टू एल. व्हाट इज द अमाउंट? ₹5,000. उसके बाद what will be the next step? Go one line above, second last line, pay to L and U. Rupees 9 plus 6, 15,000. How do we got this? 15, 9 plus 6,000. Pay to L and U rupees 15,000 in their PSR 3:2. In their PSR 3:2. लास्ट इसके बाद भी अगर पैसा बचता है तो वी विल डू पे टू ऑल, दैट इज एल, यू एंड एम इन देयर PSR 3:2:1. So order of payment is also done. Now let us count our liabilities. Let us count our liabilities and 4 columns extra. 3 capital, general reserve capital में ही ऐड हो जाएगा, 2 लोन और 1 creditor. So total 6 liabilities are there. 3 capital, 2 partners loan and 1 creditor, 6 liability plus 4 extra. So we will prepare 10 columns. We will prepare 10 columns and first will be our balances. Balances bought forward. Now just check which is the last date, 31st December 2013. So this balance will be 2014 Jan 1st, correct? So here balance brought down. Let us see what are the balances. Cash available is 4,000. So I will write here cash available is 4,000. Claims we will get that later on. यहाँ पे outside liability सबसे पहले किसको पे करना है? There is capital, partners loan and creditors. So we will pay the creditors first because it's the outside liability, 20,000. So creditors का amount है 20,000. How much is the amount of partners loan? L and U 6,000, 4,000. So I will write here L का loan is 6,000. It is 4,000 and capital balance कितना है? Adjusted capital balance देखो उसमें reserves भी ऐड हो जाते हैं, 20,000, 10,000 and 1,000. So now what is remaining? We have posted all the amounts outstanding, balances outstanding. Now claims is remaining 20,000 plus 6,000 plus 4,000 plus 20,000 plus 10,000 plus 1,000. How much you are getting, everyone? Is it coming to 61,000? 1 minute, there is mistake. M ka capital is 2,000, not 1,000. 20, 10 and 2,000. So this will give me 62,000. Yes, correct. L ka capital 20, adjusted net capital balance 20,000, use 10,000 and M is 2,000. So 20 total comes to 62. Just check whether all of you are getting 62,000 by adding all the liabilities. So इसके बाद पहला step is, let us see if any provision is there. कुछ पैसा साइड में रखना है, नहीं रखना है, तो क्या करेंगे? जितना भी हमारे पास कैश बैलेंस होगा उसमें लाइबिलिटीज को पे करेंगे. सबसे पहले वी हैव 4,000, तो वो 4,000 से वी विल पे टू विच इज द आउटसाइड लाइबिलिटी क्रेडिटर। सो ये 4,000 से हम सबसे पहले क्रेडिटर्स को पे करेंगे। सो हमारा कैश अवेलेबल नील हो जाएगा, कैश अवेलेबल विल बिकम नील, कैश अवेलेबल नील हो जाएगा। तो हाउ मच विल दिस बिकम 58,000। सॉरी यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा ही नहीं, क्रेडिटर को वी विल गिव 4,000। सो हमारा क्रेडिटर स्टिल आउटस्टैंडिंग अमाउंट इज 16,000, दिस वी हैव नॉट टच्ड, so it remains the same amount. So now we have to go to our realization. Let us check when is the first realization. 15th Jan. So we'll write here Jan 15. Jan 15th को what is the realization? 7,500, 4,500 and 1,000. Let us go here. We have done a separate column here. First realization के लिए 7,500 plus 7,500 plus 4,500 and expenses is 1,000. तो कितना अमाउंट आ रहा है? 7,500, 4,500 plus 4,500 is giving me 12,000. 7,500 plus 4,500, 12,000 minus 1,000 is giving me 11,000. So मेरा जो पहला realization है, my first realization will be how much? First realization would be 11,000. So ये 11,000 से किसको पहले पे करे? टेल मी, ये 11,000 से पहले तो आउटसाइड लाइबिलिटी को पे करना पड़ेगा. सो वी विल पे टू आउटसाइड लाइबिलिटी. पे टू आउटसाइड लाइबिलिटी मीन्स वी विल पे टू क्रेडिटर्स. सो पूरा जाएगा, लेकिन क्रेडिटर्स को अभी भी पूरा पे नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो हमारा लाइबिलिटी इतना कम हो गया एंड वी विल पे अवर क्लेम्स कम हो गया, अवर लाइबिलिटी अभी हमने पे किया. तो हमारा कैश अवेलेबल कितना हो गया? अगेन कैश अवेलेबल बिकम्स नील, कैश अवेलेबल बिकम्स नील एंड लाइबिलिटी कितना बचा? 58,000 में से 11,000 माइनस करो, यू विल गेट 47,000. करेक्ट? 47,000 एंड 16,000 में से 11,000 पे कर दिया, तो हाउ मच विल रिमेन? 5,000. एंड ये सब तो हमने हाथ ही नहीं लगाया, so this will be the same amount, 10,000 and 2,000. Now we will have to go to the next realization because cash available is nil. We will go to the next realization. 31st December, 10,500, 500 and expenses is 500. So we'll go to the realization. 10,500 plus 500 minus 500 कितना होता है? 10,500 plus 500 is 11,000 minus 500 we will get 10,500. Correct ना? करेक्ट रियलाइजेशन सी 10,500 डेटर से, स्टॉक से 500 एंड एक्सपेंस 500 चला गया. So 10,500. So our second realization is 31st Jan. यहाँ पे we will write second realization. Amount is 10,500. Can we pay our balance creditor at once now? Let's pay. Finally, we can pay. We can fully pay our creditors now. Pay to creditors. Can we fully pay our creditors? Yes, creditors से 5,000 बाकी है और हमारे पास 10,500 है. So we can pay it fully. we can pay our creditors fully. So we will write here, our claims also will reduce, our liability, outstanding liability will reduce. And now after paying creditors, how much is left out? 10,500. Say 5,000 gaya. So we are having how much amount left? We are having 5,500 left. उसमें किसको पहले पे करे? यहाँ पे लोन दो पार्टनर्स का है. पार्टनर्स लोन में दो पार्टनर्स है, एल एंड यू. 6,000 4,000. टेल मी विच पार्टनर टू पे फर्स्ट. यू को पहले पे करे या एल को पहले पे करे? यू का 4,000 है, हमारे पास 5,500 है, एल का 6,000 है. यस, करेक्ट, वेरी गुड. व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल पे विथ रेशो, क्योंकि हम दोनों में से एक को पहले नहीं दे सकते. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, लेस पे एल, दो है ना, एल एंड यू. पे एल एंड यू, यू इन रेशो. रेशो में पे करना है, नॉट प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशो. हम क्या करेंगे, हम इस एक्सपेंस का रेशो निकालेंगे. हाउ मच इज द लोन, पार्टनर्स लोन कितना है, पार्टनर्स लोन का रेशो निकालना है. 6,000 एंड 4,000. हाउ मच, 3 0 कम किया तो 6:4. इसको और छोटा करना है तो वी कैन डू इट, बिकॉज 2 के टेबल में 3s are and 2s are. So what we will do, according to this ratio, divide 5,500 in 3:2 ratio. So 5,500 into 3 divide by 5. 5,500 into 3 plus 2 is 5, na? 2 divide by 5. What amount we are getting? 3,300 and 2,200. So here what we will do, we will write 5,500. Our liability also 5,500 will reduce. और यहाँ पे 3,300 और यहाँ पे 2,200. So 3,300 and 2,200. Now how much cash is left? Now how much cash is available? Cash available again becomes nil. So tell me now, how much is the liability? 47,000 में से 5,000 and 5,500 minus किया, so still 36,500 is left. Creditor fully paid. Partners loan में how much is left? 2,700 is left here, L का. एंड यू का 4,000 में से 2,200 पे कर दिया तो 1,800 is left. And here we have not touched anything, so the full amount has to be paid. Now we have to again go to the our realization. 15th February, 8,500, 8,500 and expenses 1,000. So we will go to the realization. 8,500 from debtor plus 8,500 from stock and 1,000 is the expense. So how much it is coming? 8,500, 8,500 is 17,000 minus 1,000 is 16,000. So our next realization, that is our third realization on 15th February. What we will do, we will note down our third realization. Third realization is 16,000. From this 16,000, can we pay our partners full? एक साथ pay कर सकते हैं. Pay to L and U. Pay to L and U कितना pay करना है, दोनों को add करो. 2,700 plus 1,800. 2,700 plus 1,800. We have to pay 4,500. तो तो कैन वी पे फुल अमाउंट एट वंस, पूरा अमाउंट एक ही बार में पे कर सकते हैं? तो कर देते हैं, बिकॉज वी हैव 1600 और हमारे पास हम 4500 आराम से वी कैन एट वंस वी कैन पे। सो 16,000 में से 4500 पे करेंगे, तो हाउ मच विल बी द कैश अवेलेबल? हाउ मच विल बी द कैश अवेलेबल? कैश अवेलेबल विल बी 11,500। अभी इसमें से so here we now only the partners are left out to pay. हमने पार्टनर्स लोन भी कंप्लीटली पे कर दिया। अब क्या रिमेनिंग है? ओनली पार्टनर्स कैपिटल। एंड पार्टनर्स कैपिटल पे करने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? पार्टनर्स कैपिटल पे करने के लिए ऑर्डर ऑफ पेमेंट चेक करना पड़ेगा। ऑर्डर ऑफ पेमेंट चेक करते वक्त सबसे पहले पे करना है एल को 5000। क्या हमारे पास 5000 एक साथ पे करने के लिए है? यस, नाउ वी हैव टू पे लेस पे टू एल। हाउ मच वी हैव टू पे? 5000. So we can pay 5000 at once. So 5000 directly we will pay to L. तो इसके बाद हाउ मच मनी इज लेफ्ट आउट? हाउ मच मनी इज लेफ्ट आउट नाउ? 5000 दे दिया, तो हाउ मच इज लेफ्ट आउट? 11,500 से 5000 दे दिया, तो 6,500 स्टिल इज अवेलेबल। कैश अवेलेबल is 6,500. Now what we will do? So here, see 5,000 is done. नाउ नेक्स्ट स्टेप, हमने एल को पूरा 5000 दे दिया। इसके बाद सेकेंड स्टेप में हमें 15,000 पे करना है। तो एल एंड यू वन लाइन अबाउट 9,000 6,000, बट डू वी हैव 15,000 एट वंस? डू वी हैव 15,000 एट वंस? एक ही बार में 15,000 दे सकते हैं? नहीं दे सकते। सो एल एंड यू हम किसे पे करेंगे? पे टू एल एंड यू, एल एंड यू को पे करना है। इन रेशो क्या है? 3:2। हम लोग के पास पूरा पैसा नहीं है, तो इनका जो प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशो है पार्टनर्स का, दैट इज 3:2, वो रेशो में हम पे कर देंगे। सो बिकॉज वी कैनॉट पे फुल्ली, 15,000 पूरा नहीं है, तो जितना है उतना पे करेंगे। So 6,500. Now we go to our working note, and what we will do, divide 6,500 in 3:2. So 6,500 into 3 divided by 5, 6,500 into 2 divided by 5. What amount are we getting? Are we getting 3,900 and 2,600 everyone? So we will write 3,900 and 2,600. तो यहाँ पे we will write 3,900 and 2,600. तो इसके साथ our cash available becomes nil. Cash available now becomes nil. So cash available becomes nil. So what we will do, अभी कितना, how much is remaining claims? 36,500 में से 4,500, 5,000 and 6,500 माइनस किया, तो हमारे पास बचता है पे करने के लिए 20,500. 20,500. What is available here? What, this has become nil. This has become nil. Partners का कितना बाकी है? 20,000 में से minus 5,000 minus 3,900, 11,100 is left to pay. 10,000 में से 2,600 पे किया, 7,400 is left to pay, and finally 2,000. So now we will have to again go to our next realization. Cash available is nil. So next realization 28th February, 10,500, 500 and expenses 400. So we will go to 28th February. हमारा realization है 10,500 plus 500 and expenses 400. Correct? I just cross check again. What is 10,500, 500 and expenses 400. एक्सपेंस खर्चा हुआ है तो हम माइनस कर रहे हैं. तो हाउ मच इट इज कमिंग टू 11,000 फिर 10,600. करेक्ट. For 10,500 plus 500 is 11,000 minus 400 is 10,600. So our next realization, that is our fourth realization, is on 28th February. Our fourth realization 10,600. अब जरा ऑर्डर ऑफ पेमेंट में जाओ. अभी किसको पे करना बाकी है? टेल मी which partner to pay now. Which partner to pay now? किसको पे करना अभी भी बाकी है? L&U को 15,000 पे करना था. L&U को 15,000 पे करना था, बट हमने अभी तक कितना पे किया? हमने सिर्फ 6,500 पे किया. तो रिमेनिंग पे टू L&U कितना पे करना बाकी है? 15,000 में हमने सिर्फ 6,500 पे किया. तो अभी भी पे करने के लिए कितना चाहिए? लेट अस सी. अगर उतना पैसा बाकी है तो 15,000 माइनस 6,500 कितना पे करना है? 8,500. एंड उतना हमारे पास है एक साथ पे करने के लिए, बट वी हैव टू यूज द रेशो. तो इसको पे करने के लिए हमें अगेन रेशो यूज करना है 3:2. तो लेट अस गो एंड पे देम इन द रेशो. सो हियर डिवाइड 8,500 in 3:2. तो 8,500 into 3 divide by 5. 8,500 into 2 divide by 5. How much are we getting? Just find out. 8,500 into 3 divide by 5 gives us 5,100, and 8,500 into 1, 2 divide by 5 gives us 3,400. Is it correct? 3,400, 8,500 into 2 divide by 5 is giving us 3,400. So what we will do, we'll go here. ये इधर हमारा लाइबिलिटी भी उतना कम होगा. तो here we will get 5,100. Here we will get 3,400. Here we will get 3,400. Now how much cash is available? 10,600 था, उसमें 8,500 पे किया. So 2,100 is still available. Cash available. Cash available is 2,100. So from this tell me whom to pay now. हम ऑर्डर ऑफ पेमेंट में जाएंगे. एल को पूरा दे दिया, L&U को भी पूरा 15,000 दे दिया. इसके बाद अगर कोई भी पैसा मिलता है तो वी विल हैव टू डू पे टू ऑल. We will have to do pay to all. So now what we will do, less pay to all. So 2,100 we will pay to all. लाइबिलिटी भी कम होगा तो भी रेशो में पे करेंगे. सो 2,000 डिवाइड 2,100 डिवाइड 2,100 इन 3:2:1 रेशो. So 2,100 into 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. 2,100 into 2 divide by 6, 2100 into 1 divide by 6. How much you are getting? 2100 into 2100 into 3 divide by 6. We get 1050, and 2100 into 2 divide by 6. We get 700. 2100 into 1 divide by 6, we get 350. So we will write down here कितना है 1050, 700 and 350. So now cash available becomes nil. Cash available becomes nil. Now how much is the claims available? Claims कितना available है 20,500 minus 8,500 and 2,100 कितना होता है, कितना बचता है अभी भी पे करना 9,900. आर यू गेटिंग दिस अमाउंट? 9,900 बचा है अभी भी पे करने के लिए. आर यू गेटिंग दिस अमाउंट? सो 11,100 में से 5,100 माइनस किया, 1050 माइनस किया तो 4950 इज स्टिल रिमेनिंग. 7,400 में से 3,400 पे कर दिया और 700 पे कर दिया. 3,300 इज लेफ्ट टू पे. 2,000 में से 350 पे कर दिया. 2,000 में से 350 पे कर दिया तो 1650 इज लेफ्ट. करेक्ट? Correct everyone? So this is the current situation. Cash available फिर से 0 हो गया. We'll have to go to the final realization. 15th March 2050, 3050 minus 600 और stock was completely disposed, sold off. लेकिन debtor was taken over by M at an agreed amount of 600. तो expense 600 हुआ, but M से भी तो 600 मिला. So let us do the final realization. Let us calculate the final realization. How much it is? 2050. I want to again check whether it is 2050. 2050 plus 3050 from stock, na? 1 minute. 2050 plus 3050 minus 600 expense and balance debtor को M लेके गया तो हमें M ने 600 दिया. तो tell me how much is the realization? How much is the realization? 2050 plus 3050 minus 600 plus 600. So हमें मिला 5,100. Correct? We got 5,100 as the final realization. तो यहाँ पे we will go 15th March is the final realization. 15th March final realization of 5,100. तो ये भी हम पूरा लाइबिलिटीज को पे करने के लिए यूज करेंगे. पे टू all the partners now are eligible to get their money. तो यहाँ पे भी 5,100. Now divide 5,100 in the ratio. Divide 5,100 in 3:2:1. तो इधर हो जाएगा 5,100 into 3 divide by 6. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. 5,100 into 2 divide by 6. 5,100 into 1 divide by 6. What amount you are getting? Use your calci. 5,100 into 3 divide by 6 हमें मिलेगा 22,550. यहाँ पे मिलेगा 1,700 और यहाँ पे we will get 850, correct? So here we will write how much? 2550, 1700 and 850. Now the cash available becomes nil. तो अभी भी हम हमारा सारा लाइबिलिटी पे नहीं कर पाए हैं. 9900 में से 5100 ही पे किया. So it is coming to 4800. And here 4950 minus 2550 is coming to 2400. 3300 minus 1700, 1600 and 1650 minus 850, we are getting 800. And what is this unrecovered amount? अभी फाइनल असेट को बेच के इतना ही पैसा मिला 5100. तो ये जो 4800 है जो हमें नहीं रिकवर हुआ, that is known as realization loss. That is known as realization loss. With this sum is done. Thank you very much everyone.